we'll try that hello again with the mic on, shall we? How's everybody going? Right. What do I want to do first? Maybe we have a little bit of a look-see through what's here. Improved laser antenna. Have they actually improved it, or have they just reskinned it? I wonder. Well, we'll get onto those momentarily. Full blog post. What is the change log? Gonna be 2 ways to store, repair. Yeah, so we know sort of about that. 4. Hello, coffee. Not yet. I've had one not long ago. So yeah, I didn't watch the stream this morning. I was busy doing other things. Other things being staying in bed because it was about -4 degrees. Had a horror of a frost this morning. Yes, plenty of snow on the hills behind me. Might try and get up there tomorrow, actually. Ping button for lost grids. Lost your ship. Okay, that could be useful. New respawn. Oh yeah, that's cool. They've updated that. Best respawn ever. Okay. Those could be quite useful. That's pretty cool, actually. Now, the thing with this is... Yeah, we'll come back to that. Yeah. Yeah, this has been a bit nippy. But that's good. It's winter. Kill all the bugs. Get some snow on the hills so I'm not one of them, but the ski bunnies will be happy and fill up the hydro lakes. Okay, there's what we want. Detailed change log. Yes, external site, please. So, we'll have a little bit of a look-see through this. And so we'll probably automatic subgrid naming. Yep, I know some of that. Improve lighting effects. Oh yeah, that's cool. Antenna UX improvements. Services terminals, not something I've really used, so that'll be interesting. Projector improved for, oh yeah, I know about that. Key projections can be now toggled at any time. Oh, thank you. That's a win. Because if you line it up and forget to do it, then it says, oh, no, you got it, and start again. Added more toolbar options. That might be quite useful. I was kind of wanting something like that. Set to false by default. Oh, good. That's good, because I always forget to do that. And yeah, I'm sure enable scrap drops is... Oh, no, I'm thinking about the cargo containers. Okay. DLC could never be used as faction icons. Oh, okay. Now find story data pads at economy stations. Yeah. Okay. Improved to including block names, including dedicated Windows category. Well, I think we're still doing that. So, plan for today is to just go through this and deploy on, deploy off. Yeah. Is to go through this, and then we'll go through the usual, have a look at the new blocks, load them into the rationalized build menu, and then I will show off what for. So that'll be cool, and then probably go through the updating the restricted build items mod. because I didn't do that last time, so I need to do that this time and do some other changes. So yeah, so that's kind of the plan. Won't be a long stream because there's actually I don't think there's that many new blocks, um, so catwalks, yeah. I saw the diagonal ones, but they're probably not the ones I actually want. What I want some more support for the half ones. Pretty flex. Okay, so we'll have a look at all those at some point. Release notes mod API. New flags. Okay, that's cool. Yep. Keen workshop. Okay, new stuff added. Yep. Okay, prospecting ship. Okay. Okay, so crash when ramming another grid. Okay. Crash when block was deformed. Really 3D processing. Okay, not really anything. Have they fixed the one with the desk? Because that was still causing problems. No. Replication. Okay, so nothing really. Nothing really jumping out. Did not pull. Okay, that's probably one that I've struck. Assembler's not pulling required components. That's been a little bit annoying. I'll tell you what's also annoying is when you're trying to disassemble like tools and like say you want to disassemble Elite grinder, then it disassembles into the advanced grinder, but that stays in the wrong part of the assembler. It's not in the ingredients part. Okay, audio memory, weather, okay. Says terminal. Yep, hinge parts detached, rotating freely. Fixed and laser antenna connections over very long distances. Well, that'd be good if they have, because yeah, that's been super annoying. So that's cool. Was flipped. Consistently missing targets in the negative Y direction. Okay. Fixed ship weapon over stemming from auto blocks not having inventory entity component. Is that like the rockets going into the rocket launchers and you put 4 in and one disappears maybe? Fixed laser antennas reporting about having clear. Oh, okay. So they have done some work on the laser antennas, so that's good. Okay, so that's just all stuff. Leftover additional player. Map points for T junction. Fixed typos? Okay. It's all looking pretty good. Nothing really jumping out. I mean, it's good they've done some work on the laser antennas. UI. Okay. Not really seeing anything else of significance in there. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. So nothing's really jumping out as significant. Fixed using the hand welder or hand grinder, preventing someone from fully playing. Could that be the wave? Could that be the wave? Oh, the missions where you lose the MacGuffin container will automatically fail immediately now. Oh, okay. All right. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I get you. Fix sound block playback when using realistic sound. Stopping after reloading world. Okay, that's actually quite good because I've struck a little bit of a problem with that lately, but yeah, okay. Right, so that's all pretty good. I mean, you know, it's not been long since the last update, so it's good that they are continuing on bug checking bugs. So with that, let's try let's try and no, I'm not going to do what I was going to do yet. Okay, so there's my wave. Oh, there's my visor. You'll see I've got a new thing over there, which might be useful. And then we do that. And the wave's working! Oh, that's so good. Do you know how much of a hassle it is at the end of every blimmin' episode I record? Or even the start of it, having to reload the blimmin' thing or put in another character so I can actually wave? Oh, that is such a win. Oh, thank you, Keen. Thank you. Irrespective of everything else in the update, that they've actually fixed that. Oh, brilliant. Right, so let's go into the menu. And the first thing I need to do is my own little bug fixes. So here we need to get rid of that out because that's the small grid one. So the small grid one should... Why can't we... Why are we not able to see that? Hang on. Okay, so the bed's in there, so that's fine. And then... Let's just change the colour, shall we? That's probably better. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. We need to go into here and go into here. And we need to find the bed. Thing is, I don't think they're actually called... Oh, they are called beds. Okay, so that's where it should be. That's where it needs to be removed from. Okay. So... Removed small grid bed from large grid bed group. Okay. Right. Kumido, hello. How many years? Oh, how many years? Many years. Okay. So I know there's restricted build component things we need to update, but I don't think there's anything else I need to update from previous changes. I think everybody's kind of happy with where it is. Yeah, those are alright. Yeah, I don't think there's any other ones. Was there any like reordering or anything? I don't think so. I think everything's in the right order. Maybe these aren't quite right. No, I think they're fine. I think it's just the way I scroll through them is the problem. They've got their own category. Yeah, I think we're okay. So I thought I had that separate. It must have gone back in. So the other thing is, I'm not 100% that these should be in this category. I don't think they necessarily go in this category either. You have to have a think about that. And then these cable runs, these new cable runs. Shall we have a look at those first, since they're here? Because, where are we? If we look at the list, it's well down the list, but anyway, that's fine. We'll sort that out. Okay, so only large grid, would that be correct? Yep, only large grid. So, 1, 2, oh, that's quite a decent size one. So, how does that work? Is that so maybe you can use them? I'm just failing to comprehend why there's offsets. Sure, there's a perfectly valid explanation for it, but it just doesn't dawn on me straight away. And the fact that they go that way . Okay, so if you're working with half walls, yeah, I get that, but wouldn't the normal ones be with half walls? And or is this the, because to me that seems like this is the front side.
Sir,
and
your hydrogen reserves are now low. Continued hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of safety.
Yeah, I mean, no, they're nice. They're nice little detail. I just
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are almost exhausted. Remaining airborne presents a significant risk of injury.
Thank you, Sean. I forgot I had Sean turned on in the save. Yeah, and then then that's kind of what I would have expected for going around a corner. You know? Seems like a very odd block. Yeah, I mean, I like them as individuals. I don't quite get the mentality of how they've been structured. Because to me, that one should be like, maybe it's a full block. Because that's kind of how you'd use it. Because I can't imagine that that's the side that's meant to be facing out. Yeah, because that would be a half block and that would be a full block. It's just strange they've got it offset. Because if you look at the lights... I mean, maybe I'm just overthinking it. I mean, if you look at the lights, though... Where's the lights? Lights. So, specifically the trough lights. So, that's the half one. That's the full one. And that's the offset one. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense when you consider them like that. Anyway, for detailing, they're awesome. Because we need more of those, and we need more half blocks. So that's very good, very good. So the question now is, where do they fit in here? Are they their own category? Do we put them in with the pipes? Would they fit in with the pipes? Because essentially they're doing the same role. The other place to put them would be with these ones, but I think they work all together quite well. So I think cable run should go into the pipes category. Do we have any concurrence on that? So... Oh, we're going to have to open up the new one, aren't we? That's what I need to do. Hang on, let me just open that up. So, to there, data, and block variant groups. And what I'll do... I'll make a copy so I don't accidentally do something I shouldn't do. Just paste it there on the desktop. Where did it go? There it is. I'll just call it copy. Copy. Okay, so we'll just get that so I can see again. Pipes with a different hat. Yeah. So we want cables. So we'll get that, and we will copy, and then we'll go in here, and we'll find pipes. Source pipe? No. Conveyor pipe? No. Okay, what are they called? Pipes. Did I just not start high enough? Pipes. There we go. Yeah, they must have just been up the top. Okay, so paste you in there. Cut all of those. And paste them in there. Cool. So this is going to be... so these are cable runs. So... what are we doing? We're calling... Yeah, okay. So, cable run group integrated into pipes group. I believe my clone is getting injured. Maybe we just turn the weather off, shall we? Okay. So... let's... sorry, just checking something. I'm not going away next week. Cool. That's good. Right. So... what was it on? Yeah, so we've added that in there. Cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, so let's just save. I'll just exit. And we'll load game. And we'll just go into here. And I'll just turn off the weather. Weather. And the unknown signals. Weather. Weather. Found it. Okay. Oh, did I save it? No, I didn't save it. We'll have to reload. Okay. Right. So now we have straight pipes. Yep, that's good. That works. Let's just check the beds. Which was in the script. Yep, that's better. Okay, because, yeah, that was causing some bugginess, I think. Yeah, there was something going wrong with that, so that's fine. I can't remember who pointed it out, but thank you. Right, so that's those. Let's get rid of them. What I need to do is I need just to put a regular one of those in because I keep pressing that to be able to get a block. Okay, so, well, they're cool. That's a good start. I mean, as I say, I'm not super excited by them, but any decorative block added is a good day. So let's go back to this and we'll go through in some sort of order. Oh, hang on. What's next? Next phase of Warfare 3. Gonna be a big one. November, December. It's not too far away. You can design ship to ship engagements. Okay, cool. Style weapons may not be aimed at other players. There are new threats on the horizon. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Well, that's good. Where's our list of stuff? I've lost it. What's next? Prosperity pack. Decorative. Oh, what? How did I lose the list? Pro streamer. Oh, well, we'll just use this. Okay, so let's look at the new panel, shall we? And the flat collector. Oh, some new lights. That's cool. Okay. Or we could even just go into here, couldn't we? Prosperity. That would probably make sense. Server racks. Okay. Well, let's have a look at these new cockpits. So dunk you there, and dunk you there. Oops, just dumped it in the same place. Right, so large grid and small grid. So we'll do the large grid ones first. So that one and that one. And I know that, I mean, these are just going to go in the cockpit group, obviously. And you are going to go in there. And you are going to go in there. Okay. Well, yeah, it's a shame they're not updating some of the older cockpits to have this walk-in thing, you know. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. Shame there's not like a thing for that animation. But anyway, they look pretty cool. Same from inside. Just looking. I think there is a problem with these. Interesting that hasn't got a 1x1 on the front. And these ones have underneath this. So if I look at this group, oh, maybe this one isn't one. Oh yeah, fire extinguisher. You know, this one has it. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Yeah, it's got a health thing there. Anyway, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so they're pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I mean, I can imagine this one, you know, like in the moon moth, you know, they've kind of gone for that look. Moon. Aragath did this. You know, so again, Aragath has managed to do it using this, but you know, it'll be a lot better just to be able to slip that in. So that's cool. Okay, so just in regards to the existing group, so if we go back, okay, so that's the cockpit, industrial. So we really just want it after the industrial. And the small grid. Where are we? Small grid, so again. Yeah, just after the industrial, I think. We'll do the trick. So. If we go. All these types. Okay, here we go. So open cockpit. All right. So then we go into this one, and what are they actually called? They are called sloped. If we search for sloped, do they come up? No. Was probably not the best search term. Open sloped, closed sloped. So if we copy them and paste them after the industrial. Okay, I'll just save that, and let's have a look at these server racks, shall we? Now, where are these going to fit in, I wonder? I mean, immediately, even though they're decorative blocks, I'm thinking that they should be in with... if not exclusively, they could, because they could be in multiple places. But... I mean, maybe they go in this group. But... the second one... doors open. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... where are we? Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Don't know why that was so hard to find. Yeah, so because you've got that block in there, that's only why I'm thinking along that line. Alternatively, in this group, you've got these sorts of blocks here. So I'm thinking potentially both groups. There was no small grid version, was there? No. No. Yeah, programmable block even though. Yeah. I feel like in these groups is going to be the place to put it. I don't think it naturally fits anywhere else. I don't think it's a standalone group. The only other group where it may fit is in this group. in with these sorts of things. Or in with the cables and pipes. But they're just totally different, you know, like they don't really work. Deliberate choice of...
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are now low. Continued hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of safety.
Yeah. I could put them in both, you know, like they could just go in both. They don't have to be in one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll put them in both. I'll put them in with these, because there's only 3 of them, and put them in with that. Because I definitely think if you're going to put one of these in, you're probably going to put one of these next to it. If you put one of these in, you might not be putting one of these in, but yeah, so potentially you put one of these in, you're putting these in next to it for decoration, but you're also doing that with this, because generally when I'm using these to try and like fill a gap. Yeah, accessories as a group, can you put them in? I'd add them to both the locker and the programmable locks, yeah. And hello Astro. So, sorry, you said that that's the group that they actually put them in? So these... So what were they called again? They were called... servers, yeah. So server Y rack so Keen put them in this group. Access panel. When I'm using these blocks, yeah. Whose stupid idea was it to use word panel? Module. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one anyway. Access panel. Yeah, do I need to be caps? Oops. Okay, so they put them in there here. Well, I could keep them in there. I don't think there's any harm in keeping them in there, but I think I will add them to those other groups. So, although we have got all the conduits and stuff in there, so maybe they shouldn't be in those groups. Yeah, it might be a bit overwhelming with all the conduits. Okay, so let's go for the armory. Armory. What? Locker. Okay, lockers group. So we'll put them after the weapons rack. Okay, so we will say server moved server racks to the locker group. And duplicated server racks to, what's the other group called? Programmable block group. And that will want to be after the reskin. Whoops. And I think that'll work well, because they'll work well with the the event controller and stuff. Program group. Did you open the new file or an old version? So that's the vanilla one, and this is the live. Well, this is my version. So this is basically the old file that's got my changes, and this is the vanilla file that downloaded this morning. So I don't need to remove these from the access panels in here because they don't exist. Okay, so we'll save that. Did that make sense? Did that answer your question? Okay, so let's do a reload. Ken ended up combining all of the decorative storage groups with this update. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have a look at what they've actually done so I can understand.
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are now low. Continued hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of safety.
Okay, so that group and the programmable blocks, I've already got them loaded. So if we go in here, yeah, I mean that's going to make sense. I couldn't find Severex. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking about 3 or 4 different screens at the moment. Yeah, that's why I just need to do one thing at a time. So there. Yeah, and again, they sort of all fit together. So that's, yeah, that's quite good. Because again, potentially these are going into a room, like I use those ones. I tend to use, you know, some of these things decoratively as well. So yeah, I think that's a good shout. So that was that. Oh, and the cockpits. So now they're all in there. And they're all in there. Yep. No, that's cool. Happy with that. Okay, so what I might do is we'll just look at something else and then we can exit out and try it without the stuff. Should we look at these batteries, maybe? Yeah, we'll have a look at the battery. Okay, so battery. Whoops. Oh, I didn't want to escape out of that. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, this is just going to go in the battery group, so that's easy done. Battery bank. So, that's pretty cool. And I'll check the thing in a second. We'll just bring it out here, shall we? Oh, how about we get rid of all this stuff? Okay. So, offset, that's cool. So that's looking pretty good on both sides. And, not offset. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I mean, did they really need to do 2 separate ones, or did they, you know, I don't know. So, how much do they hold? Okay, so they're half of an all-in, so that's cool. Yep. Very nice. Half the cells. Half the cells? Oh yeah, that's cool. And then, is there a small grid variant? Yes, there is, which is just the same as a regular one, eh? But nice to have a new variant. That's cool. Okay, so that's pretty easy done. So they will be just called batteries, I'd imagine, of some description. Reskin, that'll be the one. So I think that'll just be a case of copying it in as is. Okay, so we'll save that. We'll just exit out of here, and we'll just have a quick look at it without the yeah, without the mod installed. Is that on the right one? Sort of something like that. Yep. Complaining about missing plots. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Your
True.
hydrogen reserves are now low.
It's the same.
Continued
same
hydrogen
thing.
consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of safety.
So, still quite an extensive list, isn't it? So they did some stuff with the windows, didn't they? Which I can't remember. So you say they put all the decorative things in together? Was it the decorative containers? Keen ended up combining all of the decorative storage groups with this update. Oh, yep. So the freight boxes, because they were all separate before, eh? And was it any of those ones? Where have, like, the racks gone? See, they're all the way up here. Ugh. Keen, I love space engineers, I love all the work you do, but I can't handle that. I really can't. I just, as I say, I didn't make Rationalised Build Menu to to have a go at fins or anything like that, but it's just, yeah, nah. Okay, so we'll just check these batteries, then we'll do another one, and then I might go make myself a coffee. It's also getting quite dark quite quickly, so I might have to turn some lights on and close some curtains.
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are now low. Continued hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of safety.
So there's the batteries there, and yep, they're all just in there, which is good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's easy done. Cool. Ah, Uncle Jay, hello. And yeah, okay. So let's look at the next things. Is the laser antennas. So is there a reskin or is it just improved? Whoops. Oh, I pressed the button again. Laser. Okay, no, they're just improved. Okay, so that's cool. Makes survival start much easier. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Yep. I've got build restrictions on this. Okay, yeah, I must have done it last time when I was updating. Right, so it wasn't a new variant. It just looked like a new variant on the actual, you know, like that. And maybe it's just the back of it. I don't know. Anyway, so we've done the cockpits, we've done the cables. We'll come back to all the thing. We might do these cargo containers, eh? And then maybe the lights, and then I'll make a coffee. Oh, I've just done it again. Okay, where are we looking? Okay, so cargo. So we're looking at... No, they were hydrogen tanks. What did I think they were cargo? They were hydrogen tanks. I know they were hydrogen tanks. They swapped a ramp with the stairs as in the first group that's added all this new stairs. H2 tanks here. So hydrogens. Okay, so yeah, see I need to add... Oh no, I've got restricted build components added to those. It must be one of the other ones. Okay, I thought I needed to do them still. Okay. Railings with the old ones. I think they've realised this when they're up into too many groups is irritating players. 10,000 subscribers, can't be wrong. I was blown away by that when I saw that the other day. When I sort of jumped back into this to do some work.
Excuse me, sir. Your suit could do with recharging.
Okay, so that's that one. And I'll just load in my group because I just want to compare it to some of the other ones. Where are they? I know they're right in front of me. There they are. This thing, because I seldom actually load up these into the toolbar. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Because I just wanted to see how they compared. But actually, that's going to be so much better than these ones. Because, yeah, we're going to be able to, like, just straight away, I'm looking at, like...
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are almost exhausted. Remaining airborne presents a significant risk of injury.
So straight away, I'm kind of looking at this. Yeah, it wants to be down there maybe. Because I was just thinking that, you know, that's kind of the... It's almost... sort of shaped to line up with that. Almost. But anyway, I'm quite liking that. Like... There's just not that void that there was before. I think that's good. Oh yeah, it has got a couple on there, so that's good. The large grid one will go nice with industrial cargo. Okay, let's have a look at that. So the large grid. Yeah. And... even... you. What am I looking for? Yeah. And the new thruster. I mean, the key is, does it go to that one? It's not perfect. But I do like the new tanks. I mean, when it comes to... I mean, I like these ones as well. To me, these make really good base ones. Whereas I think these are going to be more for ships. Certainly, they make these ones extremely dated. But they still have their merits. So,
Sir, the matter of your suit's energy reserves
I think
is now
that
becoming
is
rather
good.
urgent.
Let's go and put these. So we did the battery. Let's get the hydro tank group. Oh, it's the wrong one. We'll try that one. Is it those ones? It must be those ones. Must be. So we should add them in there, I believe. Okay. I'm going to save that. We will have... oh, see, that should be added. Or even moved. Stick with our terminology. Moved. What were those other things called? The batteries? Moved. Battery banks. Group. And... oops. Oh, fingers. Hydrogen... bulk tanks? Is that what they were called? Bulk hydrogen tanks. Into hydrogen tanks group. Just wait for Sean to say what he's going to say. No, he's not going to say anything. Yep, okay. So, what we'll do is, yeah, save. And just reload. I'm just going to make a coffee. I'll be back momentarily. Right, I'm back. Sorry, I should have actually played a video while I was gone, but never mind. One thing you may need to watch out for is they fixed 1 or 2 block group name typos. Yeah, I was reading that sort of at the start. So if you're modifying them or emptying them, you may need to fix them. Okay, so access panel group was one of them. So that's that one. Does it come up twice? Doesn't seem to. But what have they... Because in here the group might still be the same. So if I did access... Okay, so yeah, so it's the subtypes spelled wrong, and then in here it's... So... Okay. So in theory it should be in here twice. Is it the complete group? Lost it. Okay, it's there. I think it's just front-facing typos being fixed. Well, it appears they have changed, but they still seem to work. Yeah. Because that's still there. So... Guess internal rust enough that it just works. Yeah, maybe they keep them both in there. Not too sure. Maybe they're aware of my mod, and yeah. I mean that's yeah. I don't know. Maybe don't know. Maybe it's based on the. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Best not think about it. It works. Structural block groups. So okay, we'll check that one as well. Structural. Yeah, so that one's come back because that I think was... Yeah. So what we need to do is put that in there. Because that one did come back in, eh? Yeah, see, it's come back in. I was surprised to see that there. That'll be why the structure showed up again. Yes, yes. So we'll try it. Yeah, so let's just get rid of you guys. And just make sure that the hydrogen tanks are working. Bulky. Okay, they're called bulky. Missed it. There it is. Okay, well that's very good. Okay, so they're there. What was the other thing I changed? It wasn't the batteries, it was something else. Oh, it was the batteries. I checked that already, didn't I? Okay. Right. Let's go back to... Oh, I keep going over it. There. I guess since we're talking about structural platform, we have a look at the structural platform. Yeah, let's do that. So... Structural platform. I guess we can use this group. So that's that one. Ah, yes. Okay, that's what I wanted to check, was whether it had nothing on that side. So that's good. It's only one-sided. That's useful. So we'll just need to figure out where that goes. Yeah, so that's good. Good news. Okay, so bearing in mind this, in theory, shouldn't be here. They're currently in this group. And then I've got the pillars, the things in this group here. I'm just not sort of comfortable, having used this for a couple of months, as to these being in this group. I mean, if anything, they could even go into this truss pillar group. Or do we split off the structural? Because this is getting pretty big now, this group. But then the thing is, these all kind of interact with these blocks. So I'm at a little bit of a loss. One of the main benefits is not 125 PCU. Oh, that's actually what I was going to check. So you're 125, you're 10. And then what's a regular conveyor? So I'll find it. 10 as well. So that's cool. So, I mean, these are only
Time is
10.
now a critical factor, as energy reserves have been exhausted.
Cheaper on the motors, yeah. So my question is not where the structural platform goes. We can just slip it into here. It's whether I stick with these in here. I think I do. Can always change my mind later. So let's go into here, and we are conveyor, that one. And we're going to want it probably before the connector. Probably makes sense. Oh, I did the wrong one. Okay, so it was before the connector. There we go. Okay, so what I might do is I might just do that, and we'll save. And then I'll just reload and just see how those groups are looking. Okay. Yeah, I just got around the wrong way. Whoops. So now we've lost our extra group. And yep, so that's working. There's a small grid version of one of these here, the 3x3. That's right. Ah, I see it. Okay, so that's cool. Here's a question. Did they... No, let's not answer that question. Okay. Really? Hungry? I think I've got food. Right, so... what's next? So the connector. And then we've got a passageway as well. Some stairs. Okay. So... Not connector, collector. I mean, this is going to be good for plants, greenhouses. Just not to have one so big. It's only the small grid variant. So one thing that does get me is the collector here. That it's a little bit of a pain. It doesn't have a thing on the side. Is a pain going underneath all the time. It would be good if they had the equivalent of... Where's the connector? Oh, the connector's not in this group. It would be good if they had a new variant of the large grid. I think maybe that's a missed opportunity. Like a version like that that also had a thing on the side. So they can do it. They've done it before. Okay. So, anywho. So this is going to be collector. Oh, what? There we go. Small flat. Collector small. We don't have it there. But that's in the conveyor. So do we not have it in the connector group as well? I thought we did. No, we got the merge blocks in there. Okay, that's fine. Right, so let's just update some things. So we had the is it structural block conveyor? Structural platform conveyor. Structural block conveyor. Oh, added. Moved. Added. Moved. I think added is more appropriate. Because we moved those because they were their own group. They were their own group. Okay, so we moved those ones. Into what's actually moved, isn't it? Because they were in their own group. Sorry, this is all terminology that's completely irrelevant because probably nobody even reads this. And they were in the... What's it called? Floor something group. Floor... Floor group, yeah. Okay, and moved, what was it called? A small grid flat collector. Flat collector into conveyor group. Okay. So passage frame. That one there. Nothing really super special about that, but welcomed. Get rid of you, get rid of you. So Passage. Passage 2. Passage 2 frame. Passage 2 frame. That's it. Passage 2 frame. It was after... Yeah, before wall. So that's an easy one to put in. Added passage to frame into passage group. Very good. Yeah, and see connected. Anything special is base game has half passage, no DLC needed. Yeah. So should we look at this prototech generator? I mean, we just need to stick it in the prototech thing, but we'll have a look at it. I've avoided the prototech stuff. The question often comes up, why isn't prototech integrated like this O2 generator into the other O2 generators? And I just think it's too specialized. You're not going to be building it all the time. To me, if you're going to do prototech, then that's prototech. So let's have a look at it and see what it does. Prototech. That one there. Ooh, it's got an uppy downy thing. I wonder what the point of that is. Like, no bubbles. Strange alien technology. Well, to be honest, I don't think there's anything really super special about that. But anyway, we will make sure it gets added in. That's not what I wanted to do. So, wonder if it's, yeah, there we go. Copy. Should we move it to like, oh, I thought there was a tank, but there's not. That's fine. We'll just chuck it in. I mean, these are kind of just to verify we've done them. Added prototech O2H2 generator into then we can say we've done it. Then the stairs. So I guess we look at all the different stairs, because that's all done now. Yeah. Tell you what I might do is, just for a little bit of an interlude, let's save that. Let's save that. Let's turn you off. And let's whoops, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Doesn't matter, but that's not what I was intending to do. Ten times faster at processing ice. Twice the power draw, thrice the size, 40% more efficient. Ah. Okay. So let's just try that again, shall we? Backspace is what I meant to do.
Excuse me, sir. I just wanted to bring to your attention that your suit oxygen reserves are beginning to run low. Sir, your hydrogen reserves are now low. Continued hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of safety.
Right. Space pod. Space pod.
Excuse me, sir. Your suit could do with recharging.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It serves a purpose. To be honest, probably like the old one. Didn't the old one have a refinery or something on it? Yeah. I don't know. It's just my gut feeling. Looking at the new ship. Yes. Yep. Again, the rover, that ship, I don't think there are improvements. Like, having a rover, because this is a starter rover, having a rover already is kind of like, takes a little bit of the challenge of the game start away. Maybe I'm just nostalgic, but you know, like trying to get steel tubes and stuff. Anyway. Right, so let's just check what we've got here. So this group and the other group that we've already got. Oh, the passageways. I remembered. So, yep, they're working. That's cool. And no, I'd already done that. It wasn't that. It was this. Okay, and he's in there. So that's cool. No, that's awesome. Right, so moving on to the stairs was next. Did I exit out of that? I did. So we've got stairs. Yeah, so let's have a look at stairs. Ugh. Okay, so we've got these short stairs. So they're the free ones. They're not free. I mean, these are probably going to have to go into this group here because that's where the ramps are. Although, no, they probably don't need to. I think those ramps are only in there because of reasons. There's quite a few. There's lots of them. Okay. Well, let's just cancel that. And okay, let's just have a little bit of a think. So currently we've got them in here, and I think that's because it bugs out. And more so for the ramp. So I'm not suggesting they go into this group, even though those two are there. I think they are in there because they bug out if they're not. They would go into this group. I don't think they go in here because these are just in to go with these. But I feel like those other ones don't necessarily fit with this. So I would be comfortable just putting them solely in here. But we probably need to put the ramps and stuff in as well, maybe. Oh, no, maybe we don't. Stairs group, yeah. I mean, the ladder is basically the stairs group. It's just like that because ladders is just a naming thing. So I think I'll put them in there and just see kind of how I feel about it when I can see them. So let's just go back up the top. Stairs. Okay, so we've got all these ones. I'll just copy the whole lot. So that's in there. Yeah, see, they're in there, but I think they have to be in there. So there's this. Oh, stairs group. Okay, no, that's yeah, because there's bugs there. See, they should actually be. See, it's interesting that one's not actually showing up. It's I think. Okay. Let's just put them in and then figure out where we're going from there. So, the large ramp graded stairs half mirrored, so we can get rid of them. So let's just leave it like that, and then we'll look at the order. Steep stairs would go in. Catwalk, not regular. Yeah, we'll have a look at them and see how they work. I think they work in a separate stairs group because of how keen have. It's possible that the bugs come out when you try to put stairs ramp in two groups. Yeah, I mean things can you can put things in two groups, but yeah, just yeah, there was something to do with that. I can't remember what it was. Okay, so we've got those guys. So to me, yeah, so maybe we just need to reorder these. So hang on, which ones were they? So the stairs, short stairs, and ramp need to go before solid stairs. Maybe the ramp goes at the end. Let's just try that and see how it looks. But yeah, maybe we rename it, put the ladders at the end. Ooh, something to do with the ladder group. Yeah, I think it did. There was a reason for it. Let's just try that again. Because you saw there were stairs in that stair group, but they're not showing up. And yeah. So that's feeling pretty good. Yeah. That's making sense. Which can cause issues. Yeah, it does. Yeah, yep. That's absolutely right. Yeah, because there is a small grid version. Yeah. I mean, I think that's probably adequate. I think that makes sense. And it only needs to make sense. It doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. So no, happy with that. So this is going to be steep stairs and solid stairs added to ladder group. Move to ladder group. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going in there. So it can be moved. Steep stairs and solid stairs into ladder group. Yeah, and that's just, as I say, I don't want to risk losing the whole group and stuff missing. So, all right, that's a good outcome. So we've got these grated corner pieces. So there's going to be catwalk, and then these ones. So this is good, but it's not the piece that I want. Because what I want is some pieces to go with these, you know? That's what I want. Something to go in there. Oops. Yeah, I mean, it's still nice to have them. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth by any means. It's good to have those, but my gut feeling is limited use. And we know with the mod for extra catwalks that it's a bit of an opening Pandora's box with all the variants that are available.
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are now low.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Continued
Yeah.
hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your
I think we
margin of
just
safety.
leave it, and yeah, it's just the way it is. Yeah, I mean, the only other thing to do would be to create a whole new group. Which we could try. That make the industrial simmer refining far more usable. Yeah. So, yeah, see this block ramp group. Should we try it? Where is the ladder gone? Will it break it? So, if we call it stairs 2 group, and where's our stairs? See, it's got the ramp in there. Don't know why I copied that. Yeah, see, it's got the ramp. Okay, so let's just change that, and we want to change for all I know I've done this before, but I've forgotten. So data that I'm looking for is the DDS. Cubes. Okay. Give it a go. What could possibly go wrong? What could go wrong is the folder could go in the wrong place and I can't see the chat.
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are now low. Continued hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of safety.
And then the new letter group could hide the steers group if you leave the letters in it. Okay, let's just see what's happened. So we've got this. Did I muck that up? No, so there's the letter group. We're very wrong today. How many clones did you lose? Okay, so that pretty much hasn't worked. And yeah, it must be because of that small grid ladder. Yeah. Well, we tried. Yeah, see, it's weird. It's very strange. Because that wasn't the one that I did. I thought I got that right.
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are now low. Continued hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of safety.
So, yeah, that's just how it's going to have to be. Now, I never put those things in triangle. Try cat. No. Triangle. Really? Really? Corner? Catwalk group. What? That's not very big. Are those half ones in the different group? Deco catwalk. Triangular railing. There we go. Steel catwalk. Now, okay, steel catwalk. Now I've figured it out. So, probably we want it before the half. That's what I'm thinking. We'll load it in and see what it says. Added triangle catwalk to catwalk group. Save. Okay, and let's see how that goes. And then we've got done all those, done all those, done all those. So then we've got these railing pieces and those two lights. we should have put it after those ones. Although, yeah. Don't think it actually matters. I also think everything keen, even keen don't quite understand how it works, because they put the small group bunk in with a large group beds and no block pair, so you can't switch from one bed to the bunk easily. Yeah, so I did fix that today. That was the first thing I did, because maybe it was you, somebody mentioned it. So I did fix that. Bed group. Yeah, because I did have a comment saying that needed to be fixed. So that's done. Actually, did that come through Discord? It might have come through Discord. I should probably check. Oh, I can see in Discord there's a thing there from Uncle Jay. 4 ships in there, death spin. Okay. No, don't know who did it. But anyway, that's sorted. Would duplicating steep stairs in Deco Cat will clutter it up too much? So the reason that I had them in there was just because they naturally kind of work with that group. But do these ones kind of... Oh, well... Now you mention it. I mean, do they sort of match? Because see, like, these are square. It's interesting they're squaring these around. I see where you're coming from, but I just feel like these are different. They don't match. Lots of PCU was harmed. You want to know about PCU? What about that thing that I did? That caused a bit of PCU issue. First time it happened, it crashed the game. It froze the whole computer. Yeah, I mean, look how many of Spirit Hopes there are. All on top of each other. Yeah, that didn't go so good. Okay, so I think it's going to clutter it up. So I hear what you're saying. I don't disagree. I am going to veto it and say this is my mod that everybody else gets benefit of, and that I think these chairs fit in nicely with it, and the rest don't. So, yep, I'm gonna veto. Yeah, square with the round. Yeah. Okay, so that just leaves, if we go back into it, the lights and the rails. So we'll do the rails, shall we? The new rails. So that's these ones here. just put one in, and then we'll see. I mean, I'm assuming we put them in the rail group. How big's the rail group? It's not massive. Or do they go in that steel one? Do we put them in this group? Because do they fit more in line with those?
Sir, the matter of your suit's energy reserves is now becoming rather urgent.
So I don't know. Do they fit with these or do they fit with those? Where am I going to use them? It's interesting they've got these square variants. Is there anything else that's got the square variant? Like a assembler or something? No, they're around. What about the Prototech stuff? Yeah, I don't know. Can you put them in the rail group? So putting them would be less confusing for players to switch between them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they don't look out of place in here. Yep, we'll put them in with these, because that group's not massive. And if that's where they are at the moment, that's fine. So, rail. Is that what they're called? Railing group. Ah, continuous. That'll be them. Railings group. Added continuous railing to railing group. Okay, so we'll do the lights and then we'll do a last check and then I'll get into the new feature and then I might actually need to call it there. I'll just probably update the restrictable components offline because there's not many, is there? There's only there's the big hydrogen tank, the big battery. That's all there is. So there's only those two, plus the half oxygen farm, and I'm sure there's something else. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, so maybe I did already update it. We should check the update. Anyway, so that's yeah, just those two. So lights round and square. Ow. Round and square. There we go. They've got a large grid and a small grid variant. So they're looking pretty cool. Yeah. Nothing special, but, you know, pretty good. And these all, yeah. Glad that they've finally replaced incandescent with LEDs. Well done, King. Yeah, no, they're good. I mean, they're going to look good on, like, one of these, potentially. You know, because I quite often hang these out of the ceiling, potentially. So that's going to be a good look. Cool. Okay. So what were they called? They were called round and square light blocks, and I think we just put them in the same spot with these ones. So that'll be at the start of the group. So let's just try and open up the thing. Light. We're going to get 1,000,000 lights. Light armor. Yeah, that's fine. Skip through that. Lights. Sorry, just need to clear my throat. Fits perfect, yes. Interior light. Yeah, it must be these two. Lighting. Paid attention that time. So that's the corner light. I think we put it in there. Let's have a look.
Sir, your hydrogen reserves are now low. Continued hydrogen consumption is rapidly
All right,
reducing
Uncle Jay.
your margin of safety.
Oh, cool. Full time. Awesome. Okay, so they are in there. I mean, that's making sense to me. It's not a massive group. Yep. Happy with that. And railings. Thought that was just like the post, but I was looking at it end on. Yeah, that's an interesting one, eh? Okay. Crimsoni, hello! I'm doing well. Public Works. Oh, yep. Okay, so that's... I think that's everything. Have we missed anything? I needed to write the... round and square lights. Oh, added. Into lighting. Oh gosh. Fingers. Group. Okay. So, clicked off of it. So we've got all that, 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 got all that. I think we got everything. Right. So, new feature for Rationalised Build Menu. Did anybody see it? Now, 4, I know you've already seen it. Did anybody see the new thing? You tried YouTube to... I'll give you a minute. Dum dum dum. Grouped tools and weapons. Now, I'll just say from the start that I can probably do voxel hands, but I'm not going to, because there's just not enough. It's not worth the effort. I tried everything I could to do seeds, but it doesn't work. But what I did do was tools. Awesome. So if we... Are there any tools in here? No, there's not. I know I've got tools in there. Have I got the basic ones? I might have the basic ones. Yes. Okay, so let's add these. Okay, so this... I've played a video. I've done a video like this. Oh yeah. So normally this is how you play your game. You start off, and in your toolbar real estate, you put those in. You want to use your welder, number 1. You want to use your grinder, number 2. You want to use your drill, number 3. And later on, you obtain an assembler, and you make yourself an enhanced drill. You make yourself an enhanced welder, and you make yourself an enhanced grinder. And then what you need to do is you need to go in, because you potentially, you know, get rid of these things, recycle them or whatever. And then you need to go in here again, and you need to put these in all over again. And then some space pirate comes along and you lose your gear, and now it's lost, and you're back to what you spawned with. And then you have to go back in, and then you have to load it up again, like so. Right. If I put that in, now I press number 4 and I get, you know, we'll close it off. I press number 4 and it will scroll through the different tools. And then when I get some upgrades, find them in a wherever. So look, we've got a bit of a mixture there. It will go to the highest tier first. So it'll do the tier 3, and then it'll do the... I wonder if we can actually see the... I mean, you can see the tiers on some of them. Can't quite see it on there. So you can see that's a 2-tier one there. So yeah, it'll just scroll through. So, you know, you can do whatever you want with your welders and things, and it will just scroll through. So again, if I get the most upper tier, get rid of that one and that one. So yeah, it just, not once have I had to change my toolbar, so it just automatically goes for the best one. And if you've got a lesser one, then it'll be the secondary one. So yeah, no needing to change when you have to actually upgrade. And then it's only one slot. So dunk, 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 and in there. And then you just whatever. Wrong button. So I'm pretty happy with that. And the same goes for weapons. So we can load up with all these weapons. And it in there. So again, it goes for the best one first. So I don't know if you can quite see the 3 things, but that's an elite one. And we can press it again, and now it's going for the next tier down. Which is that the speed or is that the precision? Precision, I can see it. And then the next one will be speed. And then the basic one. Yeah, I can just see the chevrons on them. I just can't point them out on the and then the pistols. And then the flare gun. And then the rocket launcher. Did I have any rocket launcher ammo? Maybe not. No, I didn't. And then back to the rifle. So, the benefit is that when you tragically meet your end...
Excuse me, sir. I just wanted to
and you
bring to your
respawn
attention
with
that
the
your
basic
oxygen
tools,
reserves are
and
beginning to
usually
run low. Sir, your
with
hydrogen reserves are now low.
basic
Continued
gun.
hydrogen consumption is rapidly reducing your margin of
one there.
safety. Sir, your
Then
hydrogen
you're just
reserves
ready to
are
get
almost
straight back into
exhausted.
action.
Remaining airborne presents a significant risk
Or-
of recharging.
And to grind down your enemy without having to change your toolbar. So, 2 things: less real estate, and for me, the biggest thing that I didn't even realise until I actually built the thing was that you're always gonna have the weapon or tool at your fingertips, irrespective of when you actually, irrespective of which one you've got, you know. So just not having to redo your toolbar every time you upgrade or lose your gear, you know. So that's my new feature that I've added, and yeah, as I say, I'm quite really chuffed with it. I think it's going to be quite useful. I'm not doing it as a standalone mod. I could, but I just feel like in the rationalized build menu is where it should live. I could be convinced to do it potentially as a separate mod if that's what people want, but yeah, as I say, I just feel like in the rationalized build menu is just a good fit. Yeah, so yeah, the only one of the little issues is that you can't see on the gun how much ammo you've got, but yeah. I think that's the least of your worries when you're respawning under fire and trying to get the right gun into your inventory, into your toolbar. So that's what I think. And then just add something 10 years ago. Yeah. So no, I appreciate that. It's yeah, and as I say, I've loaded them up in reverse order so that you always get the best one first. So that one, that one, that one, that one, and then that one, that one, that one, and that one, and then those 2. Same with the tools. Tools are reverse order. Yeah. So that's the new feature. I've got a video out that basically says what I've just told you. So that's just my channel supporters. Thank you, channel supporters. Got a advanced view of that. Yes, so what I'll do is, while we're still talking, I should have done this actually, now I think about it. I should have done it before. So they are saved. You're saved, because I should get you guys, if you're playing the game, just jump in and make sure it's all working for you. Close you. So those are ready to go. I need to change the thumb. Yeah, so we can delete you, and I need to find the thumb. Let's just go near. Okay, and prosperity. So yeah, so there we go. We've got the hang on, can I make that a little bit bigger? Open with do one. Yeah, so put that in as well. And yeah, so we're all ready to go with the update. So I shall get out of here. No. No game. Leaf effort. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Mods. Publish. Okay, so that's should be live-ish. Let's go into the change notes and bring up you. And edit. Oh, that's going a bit wacko. Never mind. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oops, I didn't save. Because it was all wacko. Yeah, Steam Workshop's been a bit weird lately. Been doing some things, been quite slow. So that's updated. That's updated. Let's just change. Oh, I need to edit. Let's copy you. Paste you. So this is prosperity. And copy you. Talking to myself. Okay, so that's that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of all of this because this is now out of date. List of changes. Yeah, so I'll put a location of that thing. And we need to write something about contains now contains grouped tools and weapons. I might expand on that a little bit at some other time. Oh, we got something. New comment. Hi. So there we go. Updated. Got a link to this. I'll put a link to the video that's just for channel members at the moment. They will be made public. But I wanted to show it to you on the live stream first. Yeah, so that's all good. Yep. And that was unexpected. Yeah, and yep. So happy with all that. Just check that that's yeah. Okay, so that's got everything in there. So yeah, this has all been updated. We didn't miss any of the little small grid things like last time. Yep. So it's all got that history there. Very good. Yeah. So so I think that's that. Hang on, let me get back into the right screen because I was in the wrong screen. Yep, pulled and working. Marvelous. Add change notes for add and tool group. Oh yeah, that's a good point. yeah, I'll sort that out. I'll write something a bit more
Sir,
substantive
your
about
hydrogen
the
reserves are now low.
tool
Continued
and
hydrogen
weapon
consumption is
route.
rapidly
But yeah,
reducing
you're
your
right.
margin of
Absolutely
safety.
right. So yeah, that's good. So I don't think we've added any new groups today, have we? We've just stuck everything in the existing ones. I mean, we tried to add some stairs, but that didn't work. But yeah, everything's feeling like they're where they should be. The stairs, yeah, it's the only sort of little niggle, but as I say, that's kind of outside of my control. But no, that's good. No, I'm liking that. And as usual, it's been awesome to do this and share it online with you guys and girls, and get your ideas and feedback. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, I think again we've got a good working mod here that's of use to everybody. And yeah, these are just going to be awesome. They really are. So, oh, and if you haven't got a actual tool, it just says no welder, grinder, or drill found. So, yeah. So that's that. Marvellous. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there, and yeah, I've already got Factorum, well, so already, it's tomorrow, so finding Factorum in the camp for tomorrow, and yeah, still doing some work on Scavenger's Gamble, and on Relief Effort, which will be business as usual on Sunday, and yeah, for those of you that are members, and heard me say that I might be going away. Well, I just got a message during the stream that says I'm not going away at this point, but that might change again in a few weeks.
Excuse me, sir.
But yeah, there's that.
Do with recharging.
Yeah, and if you're wondering who's making that noise, that's Sean. So I'll do a video about that at some point as well. But that should be going live shortly. Yeah. So that's that. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you again sometime. As always, any questions, queries, ideas, blah blah blah, just chuck it in Discord or this chat or comments or whatever, you know. Try and get to it. Cool. Catch you everybody. Have a good one.